Mark in Western Australia. Did I get it close? Australia? That's how an American says it. Australia? Hey, Paul. You're really weird. Yes, I certainly am. Thank you. Longtime viewer, first-time emailer. Okay, well, welcome, Mark. I just realized today that we're listening to Philip Glass's Metamorphosis, that I am grateful that I'm actually able to sit here and travel away to another world listening to music that I love. I'd never just stopped, sat in the moment, and thought, if my stereo can bring joy, why didn't yesterday? The only thing I did different today was to stop thinking long enough, and of the imperfections of my stereo, and my room disappeared into music. I just realized I've spent so much time analyzing the equipment that it had slowly replaced the reason I got into the hobby in the first place, the love of music. I'd love to hear your experience about my realization, because I can't be the only one, both personally and as a manufacturer and a retailer. Whoa, we are into the philosophical the last couple of days, right? Well, yeah, a couple of things I'll say about that. First off, if you hadn't been obsessed with getting a great hi-fi system, you would probably never have been in a position in the first place to get lost in the music in the way that you are describing it to me. And I know where you are coming from because I have the exact same experience. And I imagine sometimes when I listen to a system that is really dreadful or even mediocre, I find it difficult to immerse myself and lose myself in the music. The same thing with a movie. You know, the first time that I saw Star Wars, long time ago, in a distant galaxy far, far away. Hey! But, sorry, the mind, it wanders. The first time I saw Star Wars, and you know, you're sitting there, you have no idea what to expect. And many of you probably never had this experience because you're younger than me. But for those that had, the ship comes overhead and you just said, oh my goodness. Compared to every science fiction film I had ever seen up to that point, which was cheesy, I didn't buy into it. It was just, I mean, it was like, okay, let's hope for a good story because the special effects are cheese. I'm not really there. Well, when Star Wars came out, Lucas's film, I thought, holy crap, I'm here. I'm here. And I immediately was immersed into the story and the scene and the theater, the surround sound, the whole bit. I bought into it instantly, where I had to work at it before. So, going back to your situation, you've invested in a great hi-fi system, and you now have it, and you worked hard at it, and now you're remembering why you got into it in the first place. I think that's great. Good. Let's not go away thinking that we can have that just because we start out thinking, I want to have this, and I go down to the local hi-fi shop and I pick up, you know, $100 worth of, or $500 worth of Sonos equipment, plug it in, and want to be immersed. It ain't going to happen. So you got to have the goods in the first place, and once you do, by all means, go back to what it all started and remember and immerse yourself in the glory, in the amazement of music like most people on this planet never get to experience. We're different, and it's cool. So, all right. Thanks.